Yo. So finally found a product that I want to pick. Now I'm just creating the ads. I want to create the ads first before the product page, and then I'm gonna use Claude to create. Basically, I already have a template ready to go. I'm just gonna use Claude to change up the copy, change up the images a little bit, and should be good to go by tomorrow night. And then just launch them. Cost caps, $5 minimum spend for each ad set, and just let it rip, and then see what happens. And then, yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna let them run for 3 days untouched, unless it's some really shitty metrics. So if I get super high CPCs or like I don't even get a single add to cart, then that's gonna be a really major issue. If it's the add to cart issue, if I'm getting CTR, a good CTR, and everything is in KPIs, then obviously it's more of a, I would say it's more of an offer issue. So I could fix that, but I'm gonna make sure I create a banger offer right off the rip, because once I can create a banger offer, all I have to do, then I can just go on to like the Atlas to close avatars or whatever stage. And yeah, so first I'm gonna do something different this test. I'm gonna do desires, and then shout out to Anthony for this. I'm gonna do desires, then I'm gonna do angles. So after I find a winning desire, I'm gonna use those desires to make angles out of those desires, out of that winning desire, and essentially just be able to what's it called? Just essentially just be able to just use that angle, and then use that entire once I figure out that winning messaging part, then I can literally just create a perfect avatorial that is higher likely to convert. Because once I get like because I feel like doing I guess the more and more I think about it, like on shop funnels, it's such a shitty idea to just rip. First of all, I should have just understood this a while ago, and plus I should have what's it called? It also would have been better to simply not just rip, but also simply not just rip. You don't have you don't have the pixel data, plus you don't have the advertorials and funnels in place. I mean, you don't understand why the advertorials and funnels work in the first place. So yeah, that's the issue. But I'll probably not really do I'll probably do the images and do everything else a little bit tonight. I gotta do a few other things, like work on the softwares and shit, so I'm gonna grind that shit out. And one big thing came today. I got a fucking call from our pressure washing business. It was it was not a fucking Indian. It was a real person that lives really close to me. And she said she needed the siding of her house. She said she needed the siding of her house, like, cleaned up. And she was a real person. It's not some sort of dumbass pitch. I looked her up, and I know I'm a weirdo, but I looked up because she sent me her name. Her name was like Katrina something. And I just looked up her name. It says like in her LinkedIn profile, she's some sort of designer R&D thing. And essentially she lives near me. So that's a W. And I'm very happy about that. I was a little bit nervous on the call, I ain't gonna lie. But that shows proof of concept. And now, yeah, now it's just only up from here. So it's crazy, bro. It's like actually crazy that I got a fucking call, bro. It's been like 2 weeks since I started this shit, and I'm already getting a client. Yeah, this definitely changed my perspective on things. This shit is really possible, bro. But yeah, let's keep on fucking going. Obviously it's not done yet. I haven't even closed her yet. I haven't even went into consultation. I haven't even went to their house yet. So I gotta figure that shit out. I gotta print out a shirt for myself first. So I gotta buy a shirt, and then I gotta get, like, you know, my branding on it, and then go to their house, do consultation. If they agree on the price, next or same day, I go to their house and then actually do the job. I get paid, and then I get the review. So simple as that. I don't want to make it too complex. I'm literally just gonna make it as simple as possible for myself and them. So I'm probably just gonna use some sort of easy payment system. So yeah, that's the update for today. I'll update you guys later tonight when I'm done. After like 3 hours when I go to sleep, I'll update you guys. So I'm gonna see you boys. Peace. Yo, what's good, y'all boys? Yeah, pretty much done for today. I didn't do everything. Might just finish up a little bit on the software side of things. But yeah, so what I'm planning on doing for the pressure washing business. I'm gonna split test my quiz form and my, what's it called, and also a lead form. So that one is the built-in one for Facebook, and I'm just gonna split test those sometime this week. And yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. And also while doing that, I'm gonna be doing some desire testing for my product. What I'm planning on doing tomorrow, as soon as I come back from the church and events, I'm gonna go on Claude, make a Claude project, give Claude like sections of my product page, tell it to write. Quick tip: if you guys are writing copy, always tell the AI that to write it in a 7th to 8th grade copy, 7th to 8th grade reading level, because the average IQ member is like 100. So you don't want to make the copy too complex to the point where you might think it's good just because the AI wrote it. But trust me, bro, you better prompt it properly, or else you're just gonna get, wow, really cool copy that you think it's really good, but the customer doesn't understand, bro. It's about simplicity. So that's what I'm gonna do. Product page, then do the product page, and then once I'm done with the product page, then once I'm on the product page, then I just launch the ads. The ads are extremely simple. They're just native ads, doing the Anthony Cachamo method. I don't really know how to pronounce his last name, my bad, but yeah, just doing native style ads, long direct response advertorials on the primary text, and just testing which desire works the best. I want to see how this testing type of strategy works. Cost caps, I'm gonna make it very, 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 very like slim, might even break even, but I want to make it to the point where, you know, it's good to go. And I'm making it to the point where what am I saying, bro? I want to test it properly, and I don't want to be too restrictive on Facebook, especially since this is a newer test. So yeah, once you become profitable though, it's easier to just do cost caps. But yeah, that's the goal. And yeah, I'm just gonna do a few more things and then go out to bed. See y'all boys tomorrow, probably in the afternoon. And yeah, I'll be launching, the main focus tomorrow will be the software and product page. And I don't really have anything to do for the pressure washing, because the only thing I really have to do is make the shirt, and I have to organize the lead list for this week, because I only call on weekdays because most of the businesses are only open on the weekdays. So doing like Saturday or Sunday calls would just be a waste of money, because obviously I have to pay for the VAPI service, and I don't really want to pay for something that is not going to work. So yeah, and then once I get the lead list, I'm going to do emails as well, obviously. It should work better for daycare centers, but we'll see. But I'm going to say, boys, peace.